Okay, to get us started, we're going to start with our home page. On your home page, you're going to meet four of the requirements: your name, what you teach, your supplies, and your classroom rules and expectations. So you should still be in the edit screen, but if you're not, you need to be in edit, and you need to make sure that you are on the home page, which is this one that will say your name. Sorry, that's an old version that I was working on before. So it should be blank. If you get confused on that, you can also, what I did when I first started working here was I would click back to site, and I would go to the page that I wanted to work on. Like, here's my home page, which is blank, and I would go straight from there to edit this page. So if you're in the edit screen and you get confused about this little menu over here, that's fine. Just click go back to site and look at it like the people see it online, and that helps people sometimes. So I'm on my home page, and I'm going to be editing the home page. So the requirements that we're going to meet are our name first. So again, you should be familiar with this. You can center if you like. It really doesn't matter. You can say welcome if you like. I'll just put welcome to Mrs. Website's page. Okay, and then underneath that, I'm going to type what she teaches. Let's pretend she teaches website design. Once you get that typed, you can, change it however you like. Change it to a different color, maroon, make it bigger, whatever you want to do. You could bold it, just play around, get it the way you like. Okay, and then after we've met two of the requirements, after we do that, we're going to put our classroom expectations and our supplies. Now, here's where you have to be careful. We're just going to put two things on the home page now, but later you may want to add things. Be careful about just making lists of stuff on a website, because it gets hard for people to read. So the way I break it up to make it easier to read, and I'll show you what my teacher website looks like on the home page. Okay, and I have my alien. I can show y'all how to do that later if you would like. I have my welcome and what I teach, and then I use tables to work as text boxes. That way, whenever people come, it's easier for them to see certain things that they might be looking for. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So get where you want your text box, and in this case it's going to be a table. And you're going to go up here to your toolbar and hit table. Usually in a text box you have a title and then writing underneath it. So I always, unless you need more, pick 2 rows and 1 column. Now on the size right here, if you leave this 100%, it can mess up your spacing. So usually a safe width for a text box, and you can play with this when you get a little better at it, is 600 px, which stands for pixels. And the height I just leave alone because it adjusts as you type things in. Headers, the first row is always the heading for mine. And then a border size, I use 2. You can make it thicker or go down 1 if you would like. And I want my text box centered in the page, so I do that. You can add captions and summaries, but I don't ever mess with that. And right up here you have an advanced tab. I wouldn't really get into that right now. When you get familiar with the basics, then we can move into the advanced. So once you get that done, you hit OK. Alright, and now I have a table which is working as a text box. So I can go in here and type in classroom expectations. Some people say rules, whatever you like. You can center it or left align it, whatever you'd like to do up there. And then you just go in and type in your rules. I'm just going to pretend that I'm typing rules. Okay, so there are my rules for my classroom. And you can see that it doesn't take up the whole page. That's fine. You can make skinnier tables and do like 2 text boxes on one line, but that's kind of harder, so I'm starting y'all out with the easy stuff. Then we need to add another table for our... Alright, so to add another text box to your website, make sure that you're not inside this one when you add it. Go down to the line under it, and I always space and hit enter just to be safe. And I'm going to go in, add another table with 2 rows, 1 column, 600 pixels. The first row is the header, size 2 border, and I want it centered. Okay, and this one is going to be my supplies. Okay, so in Miss Website's class, I'm going to say you need 12 pencils and 12 pens. Okay, so now once I get the requirements done, I hit update page. And then if I go up here and click back to site, you can see this is what it's going to look like. It says welcome to your names page, what you teach, your rules, your supplies. There are 4 of your website requirements already done right there for you on your home page.